What up, guys? So obviously we have the best teams for the league. Obviously we have Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders, playoff team, potential wild card, missing playoff teams, mediocre at best, young but kind of cool, and then number pick contention. So I don't know how I should do this. I kind of want to go by team. I think the best team. I feel like the team that's gonna go Super Bowl again is gonna be the Chiefs, and I, uh, I don't know. Like I feel like when you're talking about a really, really, really great team, like to play, I have to go Detroit Lions. I think this is gonna be our Super Bowl matchup, but but okay. But I can also see that I can also see the Ravens, and then the Bills also making it on the NFC. I don't know. I feel like the NFC is way more harder to kind of bet against right now. Um, I feel like these two are kind of the number one contention. So let's now go to like I like you can switch these out, switch these three out, but I think the Lions or I don't know, Commanders could be, but I really don't know. So let's go by Saints. So their starting QB, I think right now is Spencer Rattler. Their wide receiver core minus Olave is mediocre at best. Um, so I really don't know. I think they're going to be. I think they're not going to be good this year. They lost so many players, did not get so many players. Their draft, if I remember, was not good at all, in my opinion. So, the Dolphins, I think I feel like Hill's going to get traded in the middle of the year. So, I got to put the Dolphins in the mediocre at best. The Bengals, they really, honestly, if they can get somebody for their defense in the beginning of the year, they will be wild card team or a playoff team. But I just don't see them being anywhere close. The Broncos, I definitely think they're going to be a playoff team. I think their defense got even better this year, and then they're also doing really, really well. The Giants, I think the Giants are going to be good. Their defenses are really, really good. I feel like the very first time they're very, very young. Because you got to think, you have Malik Neighbors, you have their whole defense, their Adul Carter. You have like a very, very decent defense, like a very, very decent team. It's just you got to hope that they can play. The Vikings, I hope JJ McCarthy. I think they're a playoff team. I think Kevin O'Connell is a really, really great coach. I think that's really what brings him. But I feel like JJ McCarthy is going to play really, really well next year. I really can see that. The Rams, I feel like the Rams they lost Cup. They got Adams, where I feel like compared to Adams and Cup, I would rather Cup. So I think I gotta say potential. I feel like they're kind of the opposite. Rams defense has been known for a very, very good time. They're very good, while the Bengals is not that very good. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a hit or miss if they're good or not. The Bucks, I feel like the Bucks are going to be a playoff team. Baker Mayfield has been doing really good. Mike Evans, very good offense, very good defense. So the Bears, I feel like they're going to be not good. I feel like this year they're probably going to be okay. But if you're going to say they're going to make it to playoffs or be a missing playoff team, you kind of got to move the Dolphins up. Um, the 49ers, like what team between these two teams, I think the 49ers have a very good chance. They got CMC, they got Brock Purdy, still IU. They actually cleared some cap space with Debo. They lost most of their defense, but I think their defense, whenever you have Bosa, Warner, and all of them, you're still going to be a playoff team. But I feel like you're going to be missing playoffs because of all that. The Eagles lost so many people. I feel like yeah, the the two teams that I feel like minus the Lions, I think Eagles are still going to be good. But you lost so many key pieces. You lost most of your O line. You lost most of your guys. So I feel like they're going to be a playoff team, but I think they're going to lose in divisional or conference to the Lions. The Raiders, I think the Raiders, they're too young, in my opinion. Um, they're going to be really well, and I'm really happy to see how they're going to do. Packers, I feel like they still don't have a wide receiver one. That's like the one thing that really kind of defeats me. So I gotta say, potential wild card team. The Commanders, I think they're Super Bowl contenders. Jaden Daniels played amazing this year in his rookie year. I feel like a lot of people are not getting credits to Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn. Um, and they also did. They actually didn't lose anybody else. I don't think they lost anybody else. So I definitely think that they're going to be really good. The Cardinals, I gotta say Cardinals. They're very young. Also, you have a very young. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be mediocre at best. I feel like whenever you're talking about the Cardinals, they could do well, but their offseason just wasn't that great. The Steelers, whenever Mason Rudolph is their number one QB, I feel like you can't be talked into the playoffs. But this is like the 1 year Mike Tomlin might not make the playoffs, but I also think they're going to be a wild card. The Falcons, I don't. This Falcons team is really not good. So I have to say, I think they're going to be close. They're losing whenever they have Michael Penis Jr. I feel like you don't. They didn't look good versus the Panthers, so I gotta say they're not gonna look good. This whole team, whenever they played, Kirk Cousins is not going to probably start. I think they said that he is not starting. So the Seahawks, you lost your QB Sam Howell. I think they said he is playing, and then you have Cooper Kupp. I think you're going to be in the middle at best. The Patriots. I don't know, man. I feel like the Patriots are so hard to like rank now. I feel like kind of same thing. Same thing with all these teams. They're very young, but I also think they could get the first pick. I feel like I would have to move them down here and move the Giants down here because honestly they are one of the most young teams. But yeah, so the Browns, honestly, whenever you have Myles Garrett, I feel like you're always going to be in like a good contentions. But also, I think they're going to be a mediocre at best. I don't see them winning, going to a playoff game. I think they maybe might go. I feel like I can maybe see them win 7 games at most. The Texans, I feel like the Texans are going to be missing playoffs. You lost Diggs. Stroud did not have a good year, a sophomore season. Collins is coming off of an ACL injury. Tank or Tank Dell. You lost some people on your defense. You're not. Texans are not, and they have not signed a really great pick. Cowboys, I think they are a playoff team. I know I'm gonna get so much hate, but whenever you look at Cowboys, George Pickens, I feel like that creates so much spread of this team where George Pickens can allow CD or CD can get George Pickens some catches, so I can see that. Herbert, I feel like you kinda he's a potential like these teams right here. Out of these teams, so there is 8 teams. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, I have more than eight, but oh well. Wait, are there one? Two, there's five. Okay, so there's 10. The Jets, they're number one pick. Panthers, I think the Panthers are gonna be really really good. I feel like they're gonna be missing the playoffs. The Titans, I feel like they're too young. You have Cam Ward. You don't have a star wide receiver. You don't have all that. Colts, same thing, and then Jaguars. I think Jaguars are gonna be okay if Lawrence can play, but I think they're gonna be missing a playoff. So this is actually what I have for who's gonna win the Super Bowl. I want to say thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.